Hello and welcome to another LEGO Superheroes Marvel Superheroes 76018 Hulk Lab Smash set. Yeah, seems pretty random for set. I mean, you know, this is a set with just mixed bunch of characters. Obviously a few more famous ones just for you to know, just for people to, you know, buy it, because you got Thor and Hulk, obviously, and because Captain America Winter Soldier is coming out soon, so you got Falcon. The others are there pretty much just to please the fans. I mean, MODOK does and Taskmaster do appear in sort of Marvel vs. Capcom, but so they're slightly more famous, like, well, known by people. But you know, it's not something that they haven't appeared in the big Marvel movies yet, so people are like, oh, who the hell are these? Box is pretty clear, pretty big box, I gotta say, for a set that doesn't seem like it's going to be that big. I mean, it's mostly just a wall and a bridge. I mean, it's not gonna be as big as the LEGO movie Lord Business's Evil Air. So yeah, tells you pretty much everything you get inside. You got the figures and such, and Hulk Smash, because he can pick. You know, the gimmick of this set is that the lab can be broken apart quite easily and put back together quite easily, because Hulk Smash and all that. Picture 4 has the 1:1 scale thing on the top of the box. Bottom of the box, generic warning information. Good picture of the set on one side. By the way, to see photos of this set, please head to the Flickr or Facebook link below, and you know, you'll see them. Inside the box you got a lot of stuff, of course. Oh, that's for all the box stuff. Hulk comes in this little bag, but the blue bits are in the actual pieces, so you know, you can't actually assemble him until you open those things. 1, 2, 3 big bags, 1 medium bag. Instruction books 1 and 2. Lots of plates. Sticker sheet, of course. What's that say? Adamantium glass staple. How do you get adamantium glass? What? So how do you get, you know, I guess Hulk Smash there. How do you get adamantium? How do you make metal and glass? A comic book which I looked at the Captain America video, so you can head over and look at that. And I'll just build this set and you know, in the montage video, and then the next part of the review. So the set is built, and let's quickly take a look at what goes on. So this is Hulk Lab Smash. So it's a lot of pieces you can actually smash. Before we go on to that, let's check out the pieces. First of all, you have this laser ray that MODOK can like attach to. You peg his legs in there, and he's like attached to it. Let's look at the figures next. So that's pretty cool. It does have a brake function right here. So you push this, and it falls apart. Pretty cool, I must say. Of course, this can move, and you got the handlebars and such. You got this bit that falls down, right there. That stays there. You have this bit with the ladder that breaks the cage open, so Thor can be like, haha, I've been rescued and such, just like in the comic book. Really? No. So let's put that back together. There's a door on the back, so you know, they put him in, but it's really weird, like, oh my god, there's a cage, but there's a giant gaping hole right underneath here. So it's like, oh, I guess he can't escape that hole because he's too beefcake to get out of there. You got the door, you got the antennae that can move, and the satellite dish and such. Whoops, I just broke the satellite. No cable TV for Taskmaster for the night, because right there, like tiny bits of detail on the back, which is quite special for a LEGO set, because usually it's just at the front. I mean, the back's quite boring, but there's a ladder here, so hooray! Even a fire extinguisher. They know Hulk's gonna come and wreck the place, so let's quickly make sure the place doesn't just burn out. And finally, you know, the smash bit can go all the way up here. You got 2 bits of walls and this bit that comes off as well. So that's something. And a lot of them are attached to these singular pegs, which makes them pop off a lot easier without snapping the rest of the set. So in terms of the set itself, this is a pretty neat set. Again, it looks way bigger and way more impressive on the box, but once you actually build it and look inside with the details, a lot of Lego building tricks here and there. It looks good, but it's not as big as you would think it would be. And again, you have this little turret guy. Ooh, zoom. Which is okay, like it's neat. You know, one must have security when you're dealing with superheroes or villains. Stick him up there. So of course you have Hulk with purple pants. Now if you're wondering if he has anything else different, he doesn't. He's literally just purple pants. And that's it. And I don't like they look cool and all, but I don't like this kind of figure because he's got arms articulation and that's it. Like he doesn't even have head articulation. Now how hard would it be to add an extra joint there? Or a hip joint, anything. But no, it's just like if I want to do an animation, what am I going to do with this? He's going to have to make him like do 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 do. I'm going to look up now, do do do. And you know, you can't really do too much with him, and it's just and you know, and these, to save money, there's no plastic. Like, oh, I'm really muscular. No, you're just a balloon. You know, you're hollow. So this sucks ass in that sense. I mean, he looks good, but I can't do anything with him. And in certain camera angles, he's gonna look weird. I'm still scripting the DC vs Marvel animation stop motion, and I'm not going to use these Hulks. I'm going to be using the Minimates Hulk because it's the correct scale and I can actually move him. So it's not going to be entirely Lego. And of course it's going to have the bootleg figures in there as well, and some customs if the bootleg doesn't do them. But so yeah, these big Hulk figures, they're just kind of sucky. Another complaint I have is, apart from the, you know, this was an opportunity for them to give him a different expression, like the Ninja Turtles figures, because they can't pin on the back of the head, because the head is his own giant big piece, so you'd think they would be given a different expression or something, but no, it's the same, and the, well, I guess it's slightly different, like his teeth is slightly open, and it's slightly closed there, and he's got more like jaw lines there. Look, the face is slightly different, but it's so slightly that it's not even worth mentioning. Piece of crap. Falcon. Yep, looks pretty good. They obviously released him because, you know, Captain America, Winter Soldier's coming out, and the character's going to be in there, but of course he looks completely different, and he's not stylistic at all. It's like Hawkeye, he looks nothing like his comic book counterpart, which is a shame, really, because yeah, I mean, a lot of characters, like the detailing in the Marvel movies has been that a lot of them stay true to the character, but just a few of them have different outfits, and he's one of them. I mean, they could have at least made this like metallic wings red or something. I don't know. That's the more like kind of Bruce Wayne-y hair, normal expression, and I don't know, smiley like expression. Print's good, details good. Nothing to complain with this guy. The wings are okay, but like you couldn't give me like a Chima wing or something. Like if Legends of Chima has showed us anything, is that you can make pretty good Lego backpack things and wings, and like yay, he's in flying mode, I guess. So oh, I've landed. Can I close my wings now? Nope. Also, it's not the most brittle thing, but transparent plastic usually doesn't feel as solid as solid colored plastic, so it doesn't feel like it's going to snap, but I still would be a little bit more careful with that piece if I were you. MODOK. So, you know, the good thing of him is purple arms and legs and hands are going to be slightly more common now, and gold torsos. Not chrome, mind you, but it's still gold. A giant gaping hole in the head. Also put that little holes in there just in case you choke on it, and and you can still breathe because there's holes. Because kids are idiots, alright? He looks not bad. I mean, at least he's not like a chunky plastic like Hulk is. He's still a minifigure, just with different heads. So this is good. Because you can still do stuff with him, unlike stupid big green lump of on the back. So he's good. I pretty much only know him from Marvel vs. Capcom, and I'm pretty sure because even Taskmaster is mostly in Marvel vs. Capcom. So I think that's what they're going for. They're going for like what characters have we already kind of popularized in common culture. All the Marvel characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 were handpicked by Marvel. So, they're doing it down the line sort of thing. And they're like, oh, okay, we put these characters in here, and eventually when we sell the toys of these figures, people are gonna know who they are. Next we got Thor, which looks very different from the last version we saw. It has the same hair still. But this is not the movie version. It looks slightly more like the comic book version, which is neat. Now you got a comic book version and a movie version, and the comic book version is not limited to 500 in the entire bloody planet, because you had to go to Comic-Con to maybe get one if you're lucky. Stupid Comic-Con exclusives. I'm glad the bootlegs copied them and you have to pay $7 Hong Kong for it, and not like £500 just for one figure. Back's also pretty good. But the thing is, some people also mentioned, like, it's cool that it's sort of the comic book suit, but they cheaped out by not giving him the helmet, like with the wings on it. This is just his same hair. So it's like they gave us half and half. Which is not cool, man. Not cool, Lego. Why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna disappoint us again? Well, at least I haven't noticed any bad color issues with this set. Finally, we got Taskmaster, which looks pretty badass. You can pretty much use that head and as a lot of other skull-like characters. Shield's pretty good, pretty much a Viking shield and sword. Don't know why you would have that. Body's pretty neat. I like the white cape. And for those using official capes for customs, you can paint this in any color you want because it's white. And the back is pretty neat as well, so he's kind of a cool character. But again, I don't really know him, I just know him from Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, let's put him up at the top because, he's a skeleton guy after all. Skeletor's like, hey, distant cousin from a different universe, how are you? Shut up, you're useless. Focus. Awesome. So, here's the thing, if you don't already have Thor, which he's pretty easy to get now because the other Thor was released in the like little poly bags that you can get for free after a certain amount of like from newspapers or a certain amount of ordering stuff. So Thor isn't hard to get, neither is like Hawkeye. They're quite easy to get. But this is a comic book Thor, so that's something that you might want to get with. The figures in here are very good. Even though some of them have appeared in MVC Marvel vs. Capcom 3, they're not really characters that you would sell to the wider audience. They're still heavily focused on actual comic book fans. Like, yeah, I played the game, I don't know who these are. So who would benefit the most from getting these figures? Well, the people who read the books, because yeah, I'm more of a DC fan, so I don't know who these guys are. So this set is really catering to the comic book fans. Now, of course, they have to make money, so that's why you got Hulk and Thor in there, because people are like, oh my god, it's Hulk and Thor. And he's got different color pants. So, and the whole gimmick of this set is Hulk Smash. It's got Hulk Smash Lab, so he'll break in. So kiddies will buy, parents will buy, so that's great. The set looks nice, it's very colorful. The colors are very sort of a lighter tone color, which is a huge contrast to the heavily movie-based sets. So I like it. I don't want everything to be dark and moody all the time. Not all the Marvel films are dark and moody all the time, so this is like a huge, nice contrast. So this is a really good set, especially if you haven't already got some of these Hulk or Thor yet. And the Hulk was only released in the Avengers sort of set, in the base, so it's a good chance to pick up yourself a Hulk if you really want this character. I don't know why you would, because it sucks ass, but people seem to like it. And you know, for people who don't really care for different colored pants Hulk, they can always use this Hulk as a spare to customize into like Rhino, or you know, paint him red or grey and make him into Solomon Grundy or something. So that's pretty good. So yeah, this set is good. The characters are all good. The printings are really nice, and there's a lot of playability here with the smashing stuff and a lot of moving parts. So kids will like it too. And even though it's just like most Lego sets where it's just the front, the back has some detailing, and that's neat. That's, you know, neat that it's not just focusing on the front. So I can easily see getting this set and then making some sort of corridor set to go with it, and it'll really look like a base. So that's good. So yeah, subscribe, suggest, and comment below. Take care and have a nice day. Bye.